Hello, dear children. Let's start the next story of your book, A Strange Wrestling Match, Chapter 10. There was once a wrestler called Vijay Singh. This is the story of Vijay Singh, a wrestler, and he used to live in a small town. A tall man with massive shoulders and muscular arms. He towered over others like a giant. Vijay Singh used to be so strong, so big, so huge and enormous that for others he was looking just like a giant. Vijay Singh, people said, was a born wrestler and could beat all other wrestlers in the world. Actually, Vijay Singh was looking so huge, massive, giant sort that people used to say that Vijay Singh was born wrestler and he could beat any one of the wrestler of the world. This Pahalwan had but one shortcoming which often landed him in awkward situations, as everybody has some shortcomings, some limitations. So this Pahalwan, this wrestler Vijay Singh also had one weakness, and this weakness used to bring him most of the time in uncomfortable situations. He was fond of boasting. The problem was with him, he loved to speak high talks. He used to speak very high things, whether they were far away from the reality. One day, he was sitting in the marketplace surrounded by several young men. Once, as you can see in the picture, once he was sitting in the marketplace and all the other one had surrounded him, as it is clear in this picture. Then what happened? And it was his nature of boasting. After drinking many glasses of milk, he suddenly proclaimed, "Why are people afraid of ghosts?" See, when he had eaten several glasses of milk, he started boasting. And what he said? He said, "Why people are scared so much with ghosts?" And he pretended as if he did not have any fear with ghosts. "I am not," he said. He was not at all afraid with ghost. "I wish I met a stout ghost. I would teach him a lesson." This way he had started his boasting that he wished that he should meet a ghost and he would teach him a nice lesson. There were murmurs of applause as well as apprehension among the young men. So there everybody started saying something that why he is boasting this way. Everybody was scared with ghost, and he must be. "If you walk alone at night through the haunted desert," one of them said, "you are sure to meet ghosts." As he was wishing he should meet with ghosts and he could teach him a nice lesson, so meanwhile, some of the person who was sitting there, he suggested him better to go in the haunted desert. There you would find a ghost there and you could teach him a lesson. As far as your wish is concerned, that was also fulfilled. They roamed there freely. He said, the ghosts were roaming there freely. Strange shrieks of moans can be heard all over the place. Travelers have been looted and killed. Would you really want to go there? He said that you can meet ghosts in abundance there. They were roaming there. Lots of sounds of ghosts were quite audible there. Vijay Singh's mighty heart missed a beat or two. Why did he have to boast? Now Vijay Singh became scared. He was thinking he should not mention it because now he was feeling the consequences of meeting the ghost. Yes, and he was repenting on his boasting nature. "Yes, I have heard of the haunted desert," he said nonchalantly. "I think it's just a fairy tale." Then he said, "No, I don't think that haunted desert, there is some reality in that because it's only a fairy tale." He wanted to get rid of all this idea that he would go there. "Oh no," said one of his admirers. "It's true. This place is 10 miles to the west on the road of Jaisalmer. The landmark is an ugly black rock that looks like the head of the camel. Beyond that, there is nothing but sand and wilderness and, of course, ghosts. But that person said, no, it's not so. Really, ghosts exist, and really, it is the truth. And you would find in the desert of Jaisalmer so many ghosts you will meet, and it is the reality. Thank you, everyone.